Welcome back to our morning show get-together on WRCO. It's time to start talking about Richland County United Givers. Their fall campaign is getting well underway. And joining us in the studio, Jenny Marroquin, President, and Jeremiah Hassel, Vice President of this outstanding organization. Jenny, here we go. It's the 1st of October. It's time to really start looking at the end of the year, isn't it?
It sure is. And thanks so much for having United Givers on the air with you today. We just want to highlight our fall campaign kickoff. And also, we'll be in the parade this weekend to kind of let people know here we are. There was a flyer sent out in the shopping news this week to also kind of introduce United Givers and let people know that we're here and we're ready to raise funds for the number of organizations that we are supporting this year.
Can you educate us a little bit about United Givers, if you would? Sure.
United Givers started out in the 70s. A lot of people kind of think of us as United Way, but we're more local. We don't outreach to other communities. Generally speaking, we're strictly here in Richland County. And as far as more history, United Givers was put together because a lot of businesses were being solicited in the 70s, and they probably always get solicited. But businesses now can refer people to United Givers, and that's really how it got started. There were some people that got together and formed this nonprofit organization. It's a charity group. So we raise money, in reality, just to give it away to these organizations that have applied to United Givers.
Interesting. Why are you a member, Jeremiah?
Well, years ago, I was actually here. I came to receive a check with the Epilepsy Foundation. They sent me. And they saw what I was doing with the Epilepsy Foundation, and I was recruited to be on their board, and here I am.
That's awesome. So then you had a chance to cross over and find out a little bit more about United Givers and all they do.
Yes, we serve many different organizations. You have to apply to receive funds, so some people wonder why X organization isn't on this year or last year, and that's why you have to actually apply for it. But we make it clear when you have to have your applications in by and what you have to do to qualify to be able to receive the funds, and we proceed from there.
How does United Givers determine the funding and how much each organization will get?
Well, the applications have a dollar amount that they ask for, and we go based on that, how much money we anticipate receiving in donations, and we keep we have a little bit extra that we carry over just in case we aren't able to meet our expectations, but usually we are able to meet what we're requesting.
So do you have the thermometer this year, Jenny, where you got the...
The thermometer will be displayed after the nighttime parade on Saturday night, because we're going to be using the thermometer as our prop in the parade, and it's going to be lit up. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So after the parade, then it will be displayed on the Richland County grounds at the courthouse.
Do you have a goal in mind?
We do have a goal. And actually, this year is the first year since I've been with United Givers. It's the most we've ever had. We have 26 organizations, and our goal is $56,000. So it's a pretty high goal. That's why we're trying to really advertise that we need to, raise funds for these groups that are in need of funding.
So many organizations in the area that do good, and it is everybody's, the same cause, the same goal, but they need some funding, don't they?
Yes, that is true.
And could you go over some of the organizations that United Givers serves in the area?
We sure can. Again, brochures are out in the community. You can also go to our website to see these organizations. But I'll just start at the top here, and Jeremiah will kind of help out with this. We have the Aging and Disability Resource Center, Boy Scouts Troop 81, and the Cub Scouts Pack 81 kind of go together. The Bridge of Hope is applying. Epilepsy Foundation has also applied. The Hornet Football Summer Camps we give to. Kinship of Richland County. Lydia's House. The National Night Out is a new one to us this year because they just received their 501c3. Ocooch Mountain Humane Society is one of our groups. Passages, the Pine Valley Foundation, Richland Area Crime Stoppers, Richland Area Rescue. And Jeremiah?
Okay, we continue with the Richland County Children and Family Advocacy Council, the Richland County HHS Behavioral Health Unit, the Richland County HHS itself, Riverway Communities of Hope, Richland Hospital Foundation, the Salvation Army, Simon's Recreation Complex, the Union Cater Learning, and then we have a group of several EMS and ambulance services that we're giving money to for medical equipment upgrades, which include Casanova Area Rescue Squad, Ithaca Medical First Responders, Lone Rock Rescue Unit, Muscadet EMS, and Yuba First Responders.
Where can these organizations, or where do they find the applications?
They can find them online in the spring of the year. We usually put them out approximately in April, and we have our application deadline approximately June 15 or so.
Yes, June 15th.
And then from now, when is the deadline, or when do you cut off the year and then start distributing the funds, Jenny?
Well, we'll cut off the fundraising at the end of the year. And in January, we have our check distribution. So we'll get together, all the board members. We invite one representative from each one of these organizations to attend, and then they can receive their check. And if they are willing and able, they'll explain, or a couple sentences, how that check will be used within their group.
That's got to be rewarding to hear that, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Also, in our brochures that we have, there's like a little sentence or two kind of explaining what the money is used for. Because I know when I donate to someplace, I want to know, where is my money going? And so I try to make our brochure, design it so that people can easily see where their dollar is being spent.
And I'm guessing you get some thank yous after the fact, and you kind of see it when you drive around the community, some of that money in action, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yeah, it is. It's very appreciative. We kind of enjoy raising the funds, and of course, giving it away is satisfactory. It's kind of fulfilling to see these organizations thrive, and some of these organizations do depend solely on United Givers, which is kind of amazing. But it's good to see a lot of them do fundraising and also seek, they need thousands and thousands of dollars, so they have to seek other funds from other places too. But it's nice to provide funds from United Givers.
It's that time of year. We're getting down to the final months of the year, and people, when they're starting to look at tax time and some things like that, it's an excellent time to kind of maybe give some funds away, right?
It is. It is a good tax write-off. We do have a tax ID number that people can use when they are filing their taxes, if they have to have that number.
And I'm old school, Jeremiah. I want to make out my own personal check. Who do I make the check out to?
You make it out to Richland County United Givers, and you can mail it to P.O. Box 228, Richland Center, Wisconsin, 53581.
I'm sure you've had people make it out to like an organization they want it to go to, but that doesn't work, does it?
No, we need it to be strictly to the Richland County United Givers. We're not going to designate, say somebody gives $1,000 and they want it designated to organization X. Well, we're not going to do that. We're not going to, because then they might end up having get a much bigger check than the rest of the organizations, and that's not what we're about. We're about spreading the money as equally as we can.
$56,000 is a pretty lofty goal, Jenny. Are there some special things you're thinking of, or anything in particular where you're going to try to spotlight or raise funds?
Well, 56,000, like I said, is the most that we've ever had to try to raise, and it's just community awareness, letting people out there know that we have more groups that have applied this year than in previous years, and of course, with more groups, you have more dollars that you have to raise. So I'm just hoping that people are generous and will give this year to all these worthy organizations that we're trying to support.
You'll be in the parade, as mentioned, getting out and have a lot of fun this weekend with that.
Yeah, I'm excited. We can all light ourselves up and have a good time.
And light the thermometer, too. How does that work?
It's Deb Wirtz is very good with lighting up our thermometer. She's got battery-powered lights, I believe, on the thermometer, and it's ready to go for Saturday night. So I'm kind of excited to see it this year.
United Givers is really a one-stop shop, though, isn't it, in terms of people giving money to organizations, Jeremiah?
Absolutely. Where else can you go and get that one organization where you fund people who need food, people who need medical services, people who need or Crime Stoppers, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, there's just so many different things that we fund that there isn't anybody in the community that probably you almost certainly know somebody who is benefiting from one of these organizations.
And so varied when you and Jenny read them, everything from, youth organizations too, which helps out kids and gives them something to do in the summer and whatnot.
Yes, that is very rewarding, giving them something to do, something constructive. Youth need something to do other than if they're just sitting around bored playing video games. That isn't any good for them. If that's all they're doing all summer long, they need some exercise and some structure, and that organization gives that to them.
So it's the fall campaign, but people can give any time of year, correct?
Right. We accept money 365 days a year. Once every 4 years, we accept money 366 days a year.
Yeah, that's right. That's even better. But money for this campaign has to be in by the end of the year then?
Yes. For this campaign, we seek to have the money by December 31st, and we anticipate being able to reach our goal with the support of the community, but we need the community's help in order to be able to do that.
I asked Jeremiah, but Jenny, why do you get involved with United Givers?
Oh, man, I love to volunteer. I'm affiliated with some other organizations, too, that, we're always trying to raise money. And again, it's to help the people. It's to help the people in this community. And that's one nice thing about United Givers is the money stays here. It's for our local groups and organizations that work and play here in Richland County. So that's my purpose, I guess, is to help those that need help.
Mm-hmm. Your pet organization, it sounds
yeah.
like. So, well, anything else either of you'd like to add this morning about the fall campaign? We gave out all the information?
Yeah. I just hope that, again, community awareness to let people know that what we're doing and why we're doing it to help these 26 organizations this year.
Jeremiah?
Yes, we'd like people to be also aware of our Facebook page. Keep up on there and like us there. And we post what we're doing. Like when we're going to be at the parade, we'll probably post that. And then we post different things that in the community that we're involved in on that page.
Do you have anything set up in terms of PayPals and things like that? Venmos and
we do. We have PayPal, which is on our which is on our website,
okay.
And that's our Richland County United Givers.org or rcunitedgivers.org. And you can go to PayPal. You can click on donate, and then that'll give you the opportunity to use that service if you want to pay with a credit card
That makes it easier, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it is convenient. And of course, we do have the P.O. box that people could send a check to, and that's 228 Richland Center, Wisconsin, 53581.
Well, the push is on. We'll be interested to watch that thermometer and hopefully grow all the way to 56 grand this
Yes.
year, right?
I hope the thermometer goes that high.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in, you guys.
Yes.
Thank you,
we
Phil.
do have our share night this evening, so people can come out and meet the board members of United Givers. So that's from 4 to 8 tonight at our local Culvers here in Richland Center.
Good. So meet you in person and find out more information about
Yes.
it then. So very good.
Yes.
Jenny Marroquin, the president, and Jeremiah Hassel, vice president of Richland County United Givers, joining us here on this portion of the morning show.